Spoiler alert, there are not a lot of cons here in the north area of Grand Junction. I'll give you a couple of maybes, a couple of borderlines. How about that? We're going to get after the pros and cons of the north area of Grand Junction, and we're going to do it right now. What is going on, everybody? Happy May. I'm Robert Hayes along with my wife Christie Hayes. We are the Hayes Home Group right here in Grand Junction, Colorado. If this is your very first time to this channel and you want to know everything about what it's like to work, live, play, eat, sleep here in Grand Junction, do yourself a favor and us a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash the bell, that way you're notified every single time we post a new video. And if you're even thinking about moving here to Grand Junction, we are helping so many people from all over the world move here, and we absolutely love it. So if that's you, reach out, give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, even send that carrier pigeon, whatever you need to do, we've got your back when moving to Grand Junction. We were actually just nominated for one of the best real estate teams in Grand Junction through the annual Best of the West competition here in Grand Junction. Absolutely honored and thrilled to be a part of that. So pros and cons of the north area. We were in Fruita not too long ago. We headed out to Palisade a couple weeks ago. Now we're in the north area of town. In the north area, if you're brand new again to the channel, basically is 24 Road to the west, and it goes all the way to 28 Road to the east, and then everything north of Patterson Road. So you've got the Book Cliffs off to the north. The north area will extend all the way to the Book Cliff. So Patterson Road, again, basically it's the main thoroughfare east-west road that travels through Grand Junction. It goes all the way to the Book Cliffs between 24 and 28 Road. Pro number one, we're in Canyon View Park. It's the largest park in Grand Junction. That's going to be in the north area. You've got Spanish Trail subdivision right there. So we did a video, and I'll put that video at the end of this video in regards to the 10 best north area neighborhoods. Again, we'll put a link to that at the end of this video. Just a great expansive park. They've got a lake over there you can go fishing, got a brand new kiddo area over here, and then they've got the goals up for the soccer, the youth sports. All that's going to be done here in Canyon View Park. So again, just a great gorgeous day here in May to come out and enjoy Canyon View Park. So that's pro number one. Pro number two, there are a ton of home options in the north area. Got a plane going up by, a little Cessna, so hopefully you can still hear me. So you've got homes that are going to be built in the 1970s, and you've got brand new homes that are still being built as of today here in the north area of town, with an average price point being about $350,000. So again, half of the homes are going to have sold below that, half of the homes are going to sold above that. So that's how you get the median home price. And then pro number three, you are close to everything here in the north area of town. You're going to be close to shopping, hospitals, which is St. Mary's Hospital, also happens to be the tallest building in Grand Junction. You're close to restaurants. They've got whole restaurant row there by Mesa Mall. Oh yeah, don't forget about Mesa Mall. You've got that also in the north area of town. You're close to the airport. You're close to Interstate 70. There's a couple of grocery stores in the north area. Actually, I think there's 3 or 4, City Market and Safeway. So you're just surrounded by everything that you could possibly need here in the north area of Grand Junction. So those are the 3 pros, in our opinion, that you're going to absolutely love about living in the north area of town. Okay, let's flip that around just a little bit and again, get to some of those. I'm gonna call them borderline cons because they're really not cons, but again, just maybe right on the edge. So being close to the airport, we have probably 8 to 10 flights a day. So if you're in the north area of Grand Junction and you're in one of those neighborhoods that are pretty close to the runway, you might think that's a big deal. Again, 8 to 10 flights a day. We know several clients that live in those areas and they just say it's nothing. You can't even hear them because there's so minimal planes that take off and land. And then there's also, it's a refueling station for some of the, you'll see an F8, or here I should say, an F-18 Super Hornet, buzzing through the valley because they're stopping here to refuel. I think the last time I've heard one of those suckers come through was a few weeks ago. So every once in a while, but again, it's just not a big deal from the clients that we've helped move into those areas by the airport. And then, you're going to have Patterson Road. That's going to be that east-west thoroughfare, main road through the north area of town. And yeah, 7:30 in the morning and 4:30 to 5 o'clock at night, you might wait one signal because we just have no traffic here. So, but there's another secret. You can take G Road, which is right over here, just north of Patterson Road, and you can skirt that through east-west and get to where you want to be. So that's obviously a solution for you there. And then a little story about some of the new developments here in the north area of town. We actually had a client who called on their way from the west coast. They were still about 5 hours away, but they knew the competitive environment that we're in, that everyone's in right now, in this hot, crazy seller's market. So they saw the photos, and you've heard the old adage, a picture tells 1,000 words. Well, this picture told only about 999 words because they fell in love with the photos of the home that was just listed on their way here. The new granite countertops, the custom fixtures, all the things that you'd like to see in photos. I told them, just hang tight, wait until you're here, because some of the newer subdivisions, they are just sardining these homes in there, and you've got basically enough room to roll your trash can to the sidewalk without hitting the other house next door. So long story short, they came out, told them to hang tight. When they got here, I drove them through that new subdivision, and they said, yeah, beautiful house, Robert, but we just don't want to be that close to our neighbor. So be careful when you're looking at some of those newer homes, those newer construction areas here in the north part of town, that we go through and drive the neighborhood so you can get a sense of what it feels like. That way you're absolutely sure that that's the home you want to put an offer on. So again, there you go. North area of town, really not a lot of cons to speak of. You've got Canyon View Park, you've got all the shopping, you've got all the restaurants, you've got homes that span from the 70s all the way up until, building as of today. And a great price point too, at 350 grand. I know a lot of you folks in some other states that are looking to move here, you can get, a one-bedroom shack for 350 grand where you're at probably. So I hope that was helpful and informative. Again, if you're brand new to the channel, hit subscribe, tap the bell, hit all the buttons. We'd sure appreciate it. And if you're even thinking about moving out here, you've got to reach out. We can't help you unless you reach out. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, even send that carrier pigeon. Whatever you need to do, we are getting stuff done here at the Hayes Home Group. We've got your back when moving to Grand Junction. Until the next video, we'll catch you later.